Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of Phil's Five. As you perhaps can see, this is a very familiar setting for Phil's Five, if you notice the window back there, but a very unfamiliar look in terms of the condition our building is in now. But as these things go, they have to look uglier before they get back in one piece and start to look better. At the end of this, I'll take you on a quick tour and I can kind of show you what's going on and what's happening here. In happier news, though, I know the governor made the announcement and everybody's out there getting a lot more access to the vaccine, and that's a good thing for the public health situation, a good thing for our state and our country without a doubt. And with that, we're trending towards, and I'm going to write an article on the return to our in-person events that I know I've missed seeing everybody. I know you've missed the opportunity to connect and now reconnect with the industry. So those are coming very soon. I'm going to write about how that looks. Of course, we've got the after hours coming up on April 1st that is already sold out. We've had to limit the occupancy on that, and that's what we're going to find with some of these events is different venues are going to have different limits and different things that they do. But anyway, make sure to look at that article that I'll write, and you'll have some more info on that, as well as other things like our crawfish boil that you can go already on dallasbuilders.org and register for, which is going to be right out here, weather permitting, in our parking lot. So you'll get to see what's going on site. We also have Rally Day, limited attendance for that. That's coming up on April 13th. It's going to be a very essential time for us to connect with our legislators down in Austin, talk about a Housing First agenda. Again, limited appointments, limited access for that, but we need people to help out. So be sure to check out Punch List for more information on how you can be a part of Rally Day 2021. Also, State of the Industry Summit. This is a virtual event tomorrow, but it's going to be a really, really good one. We've got two chief economists. We've got Rob Dietz, the chief economist, of course, for NHB, and Dr. Jim Gaines, the chief economist for the Texas A&M Real Estate Center, talking about what this market, a very tricky one, unlike anything I've seen in 15 years of doing this, is going to look like for the rest of this year. Of course, with price escalations from materials to lots and everything else being at the top of our mind. So, what that looks like, that'll be a good two-pronged segment, and then we're going to hear from Dave Yessian with Foxworth Galbraith, and he's going to give us some insight of just the wild world of lumber purchasing right now from their perspective. They're running into the same issues that builders are, just further up the supply chain. So we'll have saw these already, some really interesting stats and graphs from him, kind of sobering rather. Also on April 1st, we're going to have the Dallas Division virtual vendor panel. Facets and some others are going to be on the vendor panel there. Proficient Concrete, Market Brothers, Anderson Windows. You can register for that at dallasbuilders.org. And I should have mentioned, I will thank Hotchkiss Insurance for being the State of the Industry Summit partner tomorrow. So anyway, that's kind of the 5 things that I had. I wanted to keep that quick, and then after this, I'm going to take this phone down and try not to be too shaky when we do it, and just give you all a little tour of our office here. So we're standing in my office. I'm looking towards Sheena's office where the fire sprinkler pipe broke. You can see up there, actually that's about where the break occurred. We'll go for a walk here. It's rather dusty, that's why I've got my in loud, so that's why I've kind of got my headphones in here, but that's our staff wing where the staff worked. Obviously, very open concept office right now, and this is our executive committee room. It also the same thing. I guess we still have the bar there, so the essentials, right? We walk a little bit further here, and you'll see our main conference room. It is definitely a project table, or at least our old exec committee table is a project table right now. Ceiling tiles are all down, and they've got the sheetrock up anywhere from 4 to 8 feet off in here. These guys just had a heck of a time getting the 2 layers of tile that we had on a 1.5-inch thick mud bed. They don't put tile in like that anymore. I saw a video of those guys just chipping away as best that they could here. But and this is First Response Restoration is doing a great job for us here. But look at this is all of our tile that we used to have in here that they had to chip away at. You can kind of see into the men's bathroom there. You can see the women's bathroom over here. This is what we lovingly called the Jumanji Room, our members lounge. Had wood floor in it. Of course, that buckled pretty quickly after the water was in there. So they've got sheetrock up about 4 feet high in here. And I'm happy to report that our decor will probably change in this room once we get a chance to get back here and hopefully get some help both from the insurance company but the generosity of our members. Here's our kitchen, all cleaned out in here, appliances out of the way. Again, just a ton of work that they had to do on the tile, getting that up and at 'em, and now down to, as we close out our 10-cent tour here, the east wing of our office. You can see that's cleared out as well. We envision this to actually be a new conference room that we can bring online with the extra space here, and then probably still continue to rent this other space out in the back. But anyway, that's a tour. That's what we're up against here at the Dallas BA. Really appreciate you tuning in this week. You can go to dallasbuilders.org and you can look at all the updates on our rebuild and what's going on here. Really grateful for everybody who's donated to the rebuilding efforts, and we appreciate that support. It means a lot, and appreciate you tuning in, and I'll catch you next week. Thanks.